Welcome back to another video. Today I have my ban list predictions for December 2020. Yeah, these are the cards I'm going to be banning, and I'm going to show you my thoughts on why I think they should be banned. Will be limited, unlimited, all of that, you know. Let's get to it. So starting off, ban Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. Like, please don't hit Union Carrier, please. If you know how my channel goes, I'll probably just quit the game if they ban Union Carrier. So Dragon Buster Destruction Sword is literally just a domain lock. You have to ban it. Like, you can't just let a domain lock live, can you? The one copy Smoke Grenade of Thief. This is, in my opinion, this is the only good reason Infernoble's meta, apart from the fact that they can extend a bunch. Like, the only reason they're so good is because they're able to get rid of cards like Dark Ruler No More out of your hand before you can use them, or Sphere Mode or Droplets, which is why those cards don't really see too much play right now. But that's only because of Smoke Grenade, and as soon as you get rid of Smoke Grenade, you should be able to play cards like Dark Ruler No More, and that will just straight up kill the Infernoble board. And that is the reason why, of course, I'm banning Smoke Grenade, Infernoble being like second best deck right now. The one copy of True King of all Konami's, I honestly don't think they will ban this, just because Volkswagen just came out, and banning a card that it's really crucial to a really new archetype. I highly doubt that they will be banning this for that reason. They don't want their sales to plummet, do they? Konami being the money corporation and whatnot. So True King of Calamities, this is probably the only card that might not get banned in this thing. The one copy of well, not one copy, LB is going away entirely. Summon any dragon from your deck. Is that really is that really a statement that's on a healthy card? Summon a card from the deck, like that. It just shouldn't exist. Having access to every one of your strong Dragon Link cards is just stupid. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory why this card should just get banned and should die in hell. Don't copy of Link Cross. I don't think it's banning Halki is really going to solve anything. The decks can really just use Romulus and Souls. I mean, banning Halki will really just hurt rogue decks more than anything that really use Halki. Like, meta decks right now, Dragon Link and Infernoble, they just use a Soul, they use Romulus. They just use them as kind of pseudo Halki Fibraxes, so they have easy access to they have easy access to single plays even without Halki Fibrax. So Link Cross has to go down. I did some testing with Dragon Link without Halki and without Link Cross. Only one of each is gone, and it was a lot worse without Link Cross, and it was pretty much the same without Halki. I think you lost one disruption without Halki, but it was literally the same thing. So it's just, you have to get rid of Link Cross. It is the most cancerous card in the entire Halki Fibrax group chat. So instead of just banning Plague Spreader, can you just ban Link Cross this time? They might even unban Destruder or something if they're banning Link Cross. So those are my thoughts on the limited cards. Let's go to the those are my thoughts on the banned cards. Let's go to the limited section. So over here we have our limited list, starting off with Miscellaneousaurus. This is kind of the main reason why dinosaurs are so great, just because, you know, bro, every word missed, it's a big name. So just because of this card, that you can make all your dinos unaffected, so they're immune to Imperm, Ash, Baylor, Nibiru, Gamma. You can just chain Miscellaneousaurus to any of that, and it'll just fizzle, and they can't even use it for the rest of the turn, which is just really stupid. And on top of that, also has a really crazy effect to just summon a dinosaur from the deck for free, which I don't know why it has that on top of having an insanely good effect. So just Limit Misk, it might be ban worthy. You can ban it if you want to, but you know, this can also be something like an Overraptor. Well, not really. It can't really be something like an Overraptor. Miscellaneousaurus is the problem card right now in Dinosaur. Skullcrobat. It did nothing wrong, man. It did nothing wrong whatsoever. It got banned. It didn't even know it got banned. Like, but still, you're not doing anything with performance piles, are you? It's not going to become tier 10, not 10, tier 0 or something. It's going to stay at tier 82, where it belongs. So, Skullcrobat's going to stay at 1. There's no real reason not to keep it banned, honestly. The one copy of Meltdown just hit the Invoked engine. It's really annoying just seeing them everywhere. Invoked is just such a... It's not really a control... Well, it is a control deck, but it's less annoying than Set 5 Pass. Invoked has been specifically made to annoy you, and it is meta, so you might as well just hit it. It isn't ban-worthy, but it's just a really good consistency hit, so you can just cut the Meltdown out. And that is our limited. Not a lot of cards, because there aren't really a lot of cards that really have to be limited this format, in my opinion. Most of the cards either have to get banned or unlimited. So let's go to the unlimited picks now. Here are the unlimiteds going by one. Double Iris, Pendulum. Let me ask you a thing. Even on DB rated, have you ever faced a Pendulum deck? I have not. Well, personally, I have not. And if I've tested out Pendulum Magicians, they don't really do much. They're really, really fragile. Like, they usually lose to Nibiru since they do have the Pendulum summon early, unlike Endymion. But still, this card, it's not like it's gonna give any meta impact, so you might as well unlimited. Even at 1, it's usually just searchable, I think, in Pendulum Magician, and even while it's searchable and it's a 1, it's not even doing anything, so you might as well bring it back. Seer and Graph. Burning Abyss is bad. I think all of us can agree with that. And the best version of it is PK Fire, PK Burning Abyss, and even them, they don't want to clog their hands with too many Seer or Graph, so even they just play 1. So I think there's no problem in bringing them back to 3. One Day of Peace, this is probably the most controversial one, but giving your opponent a free card is really bad. Everybody can agree with that. So why on earth are you playing this? It's a neg 1, and every deck is playing hand traps, so if you do activate this, you're just giving your opponent a higher chance to draw into hand traps. So increasing your consistency doesn't even matter if it's just going to get interrupted. So I think one Day of Peace can probably come back. It might be useful in like stall decks, but once again, in stall decks, that's all I'm going to say. Stall decks aren't doing anything, quite literally. Divine Winds of Mist Valley. This card, the reason why I'm putting this up is it can't do anything unless you have like a 2 to 3 card combo that just dies to any singular hand drop, including What Kinetic Puppeteer, which goes to show how bad this is. And the main reason why this was limited is because of Ancient Fairy Dragon in Divine Winds of Decay, you might know that. And because it was soft most per turn, but I don't really think there's a problem if you just unlimited. Most people don't even know that this card is banned if they haven't played before like 2017, 18. But Divine Winds just doesn't do anything. It's way too specific, requiring you to run Wind monster specifically, and I think we can all agree Wind is probably one of the worst attributes in the game right now. Even Water is better than that, and even Divine is better than that. They have Sphere mode. Like, what are you gonna do? Normal summon Barrier Statue and stall for a battle phase? Like, Divine Winds, it can definitely come back, unless you're using this at the end of your combo and deciding to summon Barrier Statue. And if you're using it in your combo, then good on you. Like, it's far too specific and it's far too slow. If it was searchable, it was probably searchable this entire time while it was limited. It didn't even do anything. I'm pretty sure this can just come back to 3. There's no reason for it not to come back to 3. Time Seal, trash card. Your opponent draws, like, this card doesn't do anything until turn 4. And that too if you're going first. it doesn't do anything if you're going first. If you're going second, you have to wait till turn 5, in which case you're probably already been FTK'd by some combo deck. Times of Seal doesn't do anything, unless you're playing pure stun of some sort. It's just far too slow. You just can't. Time Seal is just really trash. I don't really have anything else to say. Just read the card yourself and you'll see how bad it is. ABC Dragon Buster, it's at 2, not doing anything, might as well bring it back to 3. A Hyper Librarian, a lot of people were scared at the start of Master Rule 5 that Synchro Spam would be a tier 0 deck or something, but Hyper Librarian, it's at 1, it lets you draw a card. Most people don't have sufficient, most people just do something better rather than just summon this, and summoning 2 or 3 of them is a lot more unlikely unless you're playing some sort of Isolde, Milfor, summon Armageddon Knight, dump Zephyros, you know, that trash. So it's just, there's no reason to keep it at 1, honestly. People, Konami's like, oh my gosh, it says draw 1, we can't let it live. It says draw 1, we must destroy it. It doesn't do anything. I mean, I tried Fables. Fables are super cool and they're synchro spam deck, but even they can't get enough good material that they would want to commit into a second Hyper Librarian. It's just far too situational, so, and it's very difficult to set up more than one Hyper Librarian regardless, so you might as well bring it back to 3. And finally, the triple Toads. Toad is pretty simple. It's kind of the same reasoning as ABC Dragon Buster. I don't know who at Konami thought that this was frogs were going to become tier 0 after Master Rule 5, but Toad is decent. It's a really cute card, and yeah, you can bring it back to 3. Won't really arise any problems with it. So that is the list. Those are my predictions. If you have any of your thoughts or opinions on any of them, any questions, you can just comment them down below and I can answer them. And see you next time. Bye bye.